the evening Regent International School. And thank you for joining us at the Think&Thrive here today. I'm Anaya and I'm going to be interviewing Ms. Pooja Sharma Kautia, who's a sustainable life expert and founder of the company Organiq Living. Today I'll be interviewing her. She's happily going over her company's past struggle and her story to success. Shall we begin? So Ms. Kautia, what struggles did you face while running your business and how did you overcome them?
Well, first, hello everyone. Thank you for having me here. I'm really pleased you're taking my interview. It's the first time I'm giving an interview like this to somebody as brilliant as you. The most challenging part we had was with the shipping. You know, my business is sustainability, which means we work with nature. We make products which are made using natural materials in such a way that we are able to give it back to nature instead of depending on plastic and chemicals and non-organic elements in the environment. So that's my business. And my challenge was because I was working with Expo 2020 to bring the products in because due to COVID, the shipping charges and the shipping timeline changed. So that was one of my biggest challenge. A product that should ideally arrive in 2 months using a cargo took 6 months to arrive. So yeah.
How did you overcome this problem?
I overcame that problem. I flew to my factory where my manufacturers were. I brought in certain samples which I could. I know sustainability was a little low in this manner, but I had no other choice to open and to be able to present the products at Expo because we were the official supplier with them. So I brought in certain products and rest of the products we waited to arrive and we fulfilled our clients' needs.
That's great work. Okay, question 2. Your business to create awareness and market for organic products. That sparked this idea.
The idea sparked after becoming a mother. So I've always been influenced with gardening. My family back home in India, we have a huge garden. We all love reusing things. We don't believe in the concept of fashion clothing or getting things, using them once and throwing. That's not the lifestyle I grew up in. So when I became a mother, that was the lifestyle I wanted to teach my children, where we don't depend on items which we buy once, use, khalas, it's over, we throw. So that sparked it, and that's when I decided I wanted to do something which is healthy for the nature, and I want to teach my children that the environment is as important for our survival as eating food and having, healthy food and healthy lifestyle. Yes, so that was the idea.
I love that one.
Alright.
Question 3. As your business has reached Regent, something must have attracted us. How did you spread the word about your ideas?
Well, I was very lucky because my daughter, she's a kidpreneur. This is her 3rd year as a painter in Regent. And I was very lucky last year in Kidpreneur, I was able to showcase my products. And I believe somewhere something sparked. They liked my product. They liked the idea of sustainability, working with nature, ensuring we thrive with nature. And I think that's where Think&Thrive thought of me and brought me on board. And I'm glad.
Looking back, Question 4. You have an interest in gardening, reading, and also painting. And why do you find these things interesting?
I find these things interesting because it removes all the stress that you have. When you're gardening, you're nurturing something. You're spending your time away from the device, away from these unnatural lights. You're actually creating something. Same thing happens with paintings. When you paint, your ideas are coming into picture. But with reading, I learn a lot. I love reading because it teaches me what's going on. I cannot ever say that I'm done learning. I think learning is something that needs to happen every day, and reading is very essential. So I cannot live without reading. So that's my hobbies.
Those are amazing hobbies. I also find them very interesting too.
Yeah, that's brilliant. The point was fascinating.
Question 5. There is a lot of room for improvement.
Yes.
What do you hope to achieve during the year of 2023 and why?
There is huge room for improvement. I think my outreach to the customers is very limited. I am not so much out there. I would do markets every now and then, but I do sell online. So I think my goal will be to not be shy. Go out there, do the social media as it is supposed to be done. Yay! Do the social media as it is supposed to be done. Show the face out there. Don't be shy to talk about my products, my vision, and my company.
Oh, that's actually very unique, because usually people would say something they want to improve on their business. You're saying something you want to improve on yourself.
Yes, if I see my business will improve automatically.
Yeah. You're the main cause of your business.
Absolutely.
So the more you get better, the more your business will get better.
I'm hopeful for that.
Okay, that's great. Question 6. All businesses are unique in their own way.
Yeah.
What is one unique thing about your company, and why do you find it unique?
I find it unique. What I find unique is that I like working with local community here. So if I'm working with local artisans, I'm working with mothers. So I bring their products on board instead of going and getting a factory who's going to make something for me. There are lovely Regent mothers I work with. I sell the products which are handmade by them. So what it does, I'm empowering another woman. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm nurturing handmade. I'm keeping a culture alive. And for me, it is far more important than, just getting something from a factory and selling on my store.
That's really good. It's very social, and it not only helps you, it also helps a lot of other people who are impacted.
Yes, thank you.
But now it is time for our rapid fire round.
Okay.
Five parts. So we have 5 questions,
Okay.
completely unrelated to our topic today. And you only have 10 seconds to answer them. So try to answer them as fast as you can.
I shall try.
Who's ready for the rapid fire round? Okay, it's still gonna happen.
All right.
Okay. Rapid fire question 1. What was your favorite childhood game?
Favorite childhood game, badminton.
Badminton.
Yes.
Question 2. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what will it be?
One food? Yogurt.
Sure. Question 3. What's your biggest phobia?
I don't have phobias.
Really?
Yes.
I doubt that. Question 4. What is your favorite book?
My favorite book, Beneath the Diamond Sky. It's a very interesting book. It's a love story set near Taj Mahal.
Okay. And the last one. If you were to go anywhere in the world just for one day, where would you go?
I've been at my mom's house in Delhi. I haven't been there for a very long time. I miss her. I miss her food. I just miss my heaven. I want to take my children. I just want to go there.
Hope that will happen.
I hope so.
Now back to
know the question, okay?
Question 7. You worked about the 3rd jobs before starting organic living.
Yes.
How do you say your work experience was? And did it affect your company today?
It helped me a lot. So I come from a luxury background. I've worked in luxury retail for over 15 years, handling customers from royal families to celebrities, you name it, and I know them, and I've assisted them, and they know me. So what it did, it helped me in creating a luxurious product in the field of sustainability. Sustainability does not mean the product cannot look luxurious. You could still create designs using natural materials which are very pleasing to the eyes. So it helped me a lot. I'm able to have a conversation with people without being shy. I'm shy of the camera, not one-to-one with people.
What is what where?
I'm not looking at it. That's why my eyes are stuck on you. So yes, it helped me a lot. It helped me understand my client. It helps me procure products from the right places and have my passion, get the right people on board. So yeah, it helped me a lot.
Okay, that's great. Everything you do at the start pays off at the end.
Yeah, it does. It does. You should know how to use your expertise in the right manner. You learn a lot in your life. You need to know what works for you, what does not work for you, and make the most out of every learning that you get.
And the more importantly, the more times you try, the more times you experience, the better and better you get.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Why make it look how it's copying. Question 8. You studied at the Bachelor of the Arts.
Yes.
Did they teach you anything that helped you go in your business, how to support it?
Yes. So if we look at the holistic approach towards the business, when we move out, when we zoom out and we look at the business, I studied political science. What that does, that teaches you international relations. What that teaches you is how to communicate with people, how to that teaches you a lot more about economics, how the world structure is, how the countries work together, how the manufacturing in different places are. So that did help me. I did not go into politics, but it helped me understand the countries, their strengths. So I work with many countries for my products. I don't just rely on one country. If Portugal is good in cork, then I work with them to bring my cork products, right? If India is good for organic products, I bring my organic from India. So that has taught me a lot, understand the dynamics of different countries and work with them.
I heard you also got a degree in politics science.
Yes, I do.
Hey, congratulations, Madra.
Merci beaucoup.
Your question 9. You started your business back in 2015.
Yes.
How would you describe the growth of your business from when to now?
And there's a huge growth, not just in terms of the business, but in me as an entrepreneur. When I started out, it was more from the comfort of home, that I want to do something because I don't want to stay at home after working full time in a retail job. So the idea was to do something on the side. It was like a side hustle because I didn't want to be a home mom. I wanted to do something with the experience I've gained. And then slowly, I realized that the market for sustainable products is increasing and I must work on my product lines. So that's what I did. We experimented a lot. We introduced new product lines. We worked with how the market was growing, how the consumers were growing. So we brought in yoga products, we brought in wellness products, but everything is natural, everything is sustainable. There is no use of plastic, it's not allowed. So I improved myself and my business also, it thrived. We were fortunate to be working with Expo 2020. We were there in the premiere. We were there as the official supplier for their yoga and wellness products. So that was a big, achievement for us, a very small business. And our products are still there at the Terra Pavilion. We sell our gardening kits, which are made by the local writers community here in UAE.
Okay, that's great. See you successful when you try hard.
Yes.
Okay. Question 10. The final question. Since you care so much about the environment,
Yes.
what do you think us individuals at Regent should do to help?
I think if each one of us decide to cut down on the consumption of plastic in our everyday life, and we learn how to recycle, I think that will help a lot. Because we cannot bring you big changes in the corporate world. What we can do is from our own house. When you go out for shopping, make sure you have your cotton bags to carry around. When you're shopping for clothing, avoid buying synthetic clothes because at the end of the day, everything is going to the landfill. When you're wearing cotton, when you're wearing linen, it is working in the environment system, it's cleaning, right, how it is grown. But when we depend on synthetic clothing, then it's just landfill. The particles are there in the environment. When you're doing grocery shopping, when you're going out with your friends, carry your water bottle. I always carry one. I'm not shy. Even in a 5-star hotel, I would carry one. I'm not shy to tell people that I care about the planet. And I think nobody should be shy from the fact that they care about the planet. And that would my request to everyone at Regent would be that, look after your planet because there is nobody else who's going to do it for you. This is your home, the only home other than your parents' house where you're living. Right? Look after it as the way you look after your own house. Don't throw garbage unnecessarily. Try to learn how to distinguish between, different recycling and cut down on plastic. And that's good enough to start with for everyone.
You heard it, guys. I'm seeing you using plastic bags. Cut down on it.
Yes, please cut down on it. We have the police now from Organiq Living who's going to keep an eye for it. Right?
Watching you.
And I'm watching you, watching them.
Okay, so if you have any questions to ask me or Miss Kautia, please feel free to ask. And you have a stall here, right?
Yes, I do. I am showcasing very little collection of mine, which is made by the local potters, because I love working with the local communities, as I shared with you. So you can come and have a look. We have the gardening kit. Maybe I could grow some, vegetables and herbs in your own house. And we can do it in Dubai, guys. Dubai does have very big organic farming. So please don't be shy to grow vegetables, fruits, and flowers in your house.
I have a vegetable garden at the back of my home.
That's perfect. How many of the vegetables did you grow out of those?
I don't know. I used to grow like a lot when I was 7 or 8.
Yeah, and then what happened? Homework?
Yeah, that will happen.
School happened.
It will happen. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask. You can go to our stall, check out some of our products. I'm sure they're amazing. And thank you for joining us here, Ms. College. Keep on working hard with organic living and showing for the stars.
I shall. Thank you very much.
As for you, audience, thank you so much for joining us here at this Think&Thrive. Me and Ms. Kaya really appreciate you joining us here today. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, all of you.
Thank you very
This
much.
is the end of the Think&Thrive.
Thank you.